Have you ever wondered what it means to smell like a high-performing, successful alpha male in the year 2025? Well, today we're about to find out because I am doing a deep dive into the Fragrantica comments of one of the best-selling contemporary men's fragrances, the king of perfume, Creed Aventus. I will be finding answers to questions such as, how fruity is too fruity for a male-marketed fragrance? Are you a beta if you let your wife choose your cologne? And is writing a long Fragrantica review a substitute for therapy? Strap in for some truly gay insights coming up now. Hi, my name is Alexi. I am a bald millennial gay man with a PhD in cultural history that I'm trying to weaponize in the fight for the greater good. I make deep dive videos into queerness, mental health, and perfume. If you like what I do, please like, comment, and subscribe. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Aventus by Creed, as I was, Creed is apparently a niche perfume brand that sells perfumes at a high-level luxury price. And it does so even though the bottles look like this. Very audacious. Aventus is the brand's most successful fragrance. Who are the people buying Aventus? What do they want to smell like? Who do they want to be? An insight into that psychology, okay? So I went into the Fragrantica comments. There was a lot to get through. I want to just start with one that truly encapsulates the vibe, so it sets the tone. Perfume review, Creed Aventus. The fact that it has a title really just does it for me. It just sends me to a different universe. Perfume review, space, M-space, Creed Aventus. Creed Aventus is more than a perfume. It's a true legend of men's perfumery. Since its launch in 2010, it has achieved almost mythical status, being nicknamed the King. And to this day, it remains one of the most copied and inspiring perfumes on the market. Rarely has another perfume achieved this level of influence. The whole thing is so intense. It's like, is this a press release? Did Mr. Creed write this? And straight off the bat, I do not like how these guys call Aventus the king of perfume. Like, there's a lot of that in the comments. Such a red flag. Sidebar, what is the queen of perfumes? Sound off in the comments, I want to know. I think it might be like Dior Poison. Maybe that's the concubine of perfumes, you know? Let's go on. So ODGT writes, a man's fragrance. So loved by men that they often mistake it for being equally loved by women. In truth, it's a universal fragrance liked almost exclusively by men. I, as a man, also enjoy the dry down. So firstly, I enjoy the realism for this. He's like, hey guys, women actually don't like this perfume. Just men do, and it's unisex. But he uses the word man and men a lot. He uses the word man and men 4 times in 2 lines. It's just a lot, and it gets worse. This is a very masculine scent. It makes the wearer ooze alpha male energy, confidence, and leadership. It's suited for businessmen and men in positions of power over other men and over women. It is through and through a man's scent. Again, the words associated with men come up 7 times in like 4 sentences. Also, power above other men and above women. I know the sentiment is so incredibly misogynistic and chauvinistic, but the overwrought, clunky delivery just makes me laugh. I am a powerful man, more powerful than less powerful men, and also more than women who are less powerful than me. It's very like, I've taken positions of power over other men before, but it's not usually in a business context. Let's go on to who writes, to me, Aventus is the scent of a high-performing man. It's like the musk emanating from the man who spent his whole life taking care of his body, keeping it in peak condition year-round, working out as he sees fit, not putting too much alcohol or drugs into his system, who eats high-quality foods most of the time and hydrates properly, sleeps 9 to 10 hours every night, his only vice being women and a lot of them. This man is well above financially secure, knows what he wants out of life, and is never scared to make his dreams come true. Aventus represents this man's essence in a bottle. This is the scent of power and success, an easy 10 out of 10. So, sure, this man would have to be well above financially secure if he's paying over £300 for a perfume that comes in a bottle that looks like a children's toy. I also want to say this doesn't smell like the musk emanating from a man like this. Unless your man sweats like a pineapple accord and ambroxan, that's not what he smells like. Do you really want to smell like a man's dried sweat? It's so intense. And I'm not kink shaming. If you're a straight man with a man musk smelling kink, good for you. You might not actually be straight, but good for you. There's something so intense about how much these guys like men. And it's so weird as a gay man. I am literally a man who's attracted to men. I'm looking at these comments being like, why are you so obsessed with men? Do you think it's a bit much? Is it gay to be straight now? Comment below. Also, his only vice being women and a lot of them. Are you a woman who dates men? Are you okay with being called a vice? Just write a comment. Just let me know. This is just about having a discussion. Let's go on. So, okay, Dissent writes, that's how you tell that Aventus is good. Your wife doesn't like it because other women might like it. That's how you tell that Aventus is not for you. You let your wife choose your clothes and colognes. Insights like these into the gridlock of monogamous married life are just mind-blowing. And I'm really struck by the comments where the guys think it's a flex, but if you read between the lines, it's kind of tragic. Like, buddy, I'm sure she's not trying to control you. She's probably just making sure you keep up with basic hygiene. My wife is always reminding me to wipe properly. It's so emasculating. No, I think she just wants you to not smell bad. He says, this is the greatest men's fragrance of all time, and I'm tired of pretending that it's not. He's just tired. He's just tired of the fakes. He's tired of the phonies. He's tired of like getting up in the morning and not being true to himself. No number of articles, blog posts, book reviews, or think pieces critiquing Aventus and lamenting how simple or obvious or pedestrian its composition is will ever begin to tarnish just how special Aventus truly is. Oh, the only reason Aventus is so popular is because of the hype. Oh, it's a fluke that Aventus caught on the way that it did. No. Simply no. This is a schizophrenic opinion to have. Oh, he's just tired. She's sick of being asked to pretend. And then he goes on, he's like, there's a reason that every fragrance released after Aventus gets compared to Aventus, whether it be clones, dupes, inspirations, or entirely unrelated original fragrances. Aventus sets the bar. Period. Aventus is a dopamine hit, bottled. It's truly like a drug. Ooh. I'd never even smelled Aventus until I started doing research for this video. So this truly is fiction, la la land. Whatever world this guy's living in, I'm not a resident in that world. If this was me reading myself having written this, I'd be like, I need to speak to someone. I need to get myself on like BetterHelp. So it does have its fair amount of haters, and I want to give them some airtime because they really make this worth it. So Gaborade, this just smells like a mall dude. And I don't know if he means, dude, this smells like a mall, or if in North America there's such a thing as a guy who is a mall dude. Either way, this is not a compliment. Dr. Mibbles says, wearing Aventus is like loudly shouting your salary at a quiet funeral and handing out business cards at the wake. Well, the comments from women are the most savage. Happy_lady, by the way, love the username. She's happy because she's single or she's gay. An average man scent with pervasive ambroxan, full stop. Amazing. An average man scent. Again, I don't know if it means like an average male fragrance or like the scent of an average man. Either way, brutal. Vanilla flower. As a woman, this is absolutely horrible. One of the worst scents out there. I'm prone to migraines and just seeing the bottle gives me anxiety. It's a chemical mess. It's so funny. The men aren't reading what the women are saying, but they're being like, women love this. And women will be like, no, we don't. No. Says, men are really out here overpaying for a fruity scent because they're afraid of women's perfume. I truly feel like mature masculinity is being able to wear your wife or daughter's fruit chewy without worrying about being misgendered. It's not a huge deal. Just wear whatever you want. Oh, and then a butch lesbian enters the chat. Body machine. Love that, sister. A very straight people fragrance, and definitely for men, I fear. Or for teenage boys, actually. I mean this in the sense that if you're a straight girl in high school and you happen to get within cologne sniffing distance of an average type of boy and he just so happens to be wearing Aventus, you're going to be impressed that he even cares about smelling nice at all, and you're probably going to believe you're attracted to him. But girl, the real reason you want to be close to him is that he smells like fresh laundry. That's all. He probably doesn't even dress nice. I urge my fellow mask lesbians to stay away from this. I hate to use this word, but more like cringe Aventus. If I unexpectedly smelled this on a gorgeous, overdressed femme, though, I'd be singing a different tune. Don't ask me why. Obviously, I have unlimited time for my lesbian sister in the comments here. I love that she's like, you think that if he's showered, he's the one. Sorry. No, sorry. I want to smell like a man, not a teenage boy. So actually, this perfume is not mask enough for me, but it might be for my femme girlfriend. So finally, we have a guest reappearance from Copper Sulfate, who you might remember from my last video. Okay, brace yourselves. The perfect scent for 15 to 8-year-old guys who think the love of their lives will find them simply because they caught a whiff of a mid-drugstore perfume and nothing else. Truly, if this was sold as a Walmart perfume and didn't retail at niche prices, people would never ever buy this. Absolutely agreed. One of my best friends works in luxury perfume retail, and he says that yes, guys do decline to buy fragrances if the price point is too low. So Copper Sulfate is not wrong about this. It's just fine, just typical. I think men are just screwed when it comes to perfumes because they only feel comfortable wearing stuff that all smells the same, which is very sad since many of these people will never develop their own tastes or preferences. Not these people, wow. It's just sad that people will flock to anything that's currently talked about on TikTok without even thinking twice if they truly love what they're wearing. Men especially wear things for male attention. What's up with that? Perfume is not going to fix the male loneliness epidemic. Firstly, copper sulfate, I don't know you. When I hit my monetization targets and I start generating ad revenue, I want to send you some commission or like a gift or something, because you have been a constant source of inspiration and I'm just a huge fan of your work. Everything she says passes the lie detector test. Perfume is not going to fix the male loneliness epidemic. I mean, yeah, a lot of these guys have a kind of very internalized view of what it means to be attractive. Instead of being like, hey women, what do you find attractive? They're like, I know what women find attractive, this thing. And then women are like, no, we don't like that. And they're like, no, they want me to smell like pineapple and ambroxan. Just take a breath and just listen and communicate. There were so many main characters in the comments. Some of these boys need to open the windows and look outside at the real world. But not all men are like that. I'm not. So what do you all think? Do you like Creed Aventus? Do you like Creed bottles? Do you think that actually more bottles should be ugly? Thank you so much for watching this video. Please leave a comment if you have been moved by any of this discussion. I have faith for all of my heterosexual brothers. And on that note, I'm going to say thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you next time. Also, so weird that this is a perfume that features pineapple. Like, if you're a millennial, maybe you remember that rumor when we were growing up about how if you make a guy eat pineapple, then like